Alright, I want to do a part 2 on tonight's watch list because I do believe there's some stocks that are showing themselves to be set up for some moves, and I just want to get back into doing some good technical analyzing for everyone out there. One of the stocks I'm holding has been accumulating over the last week is Baker Hughes, BHI. As you notice, for the last week, last 4 or 5 days, it's been just pretty much going sideways here, as with a lot of the oil industry stocks have been just consolidating here as the market's been pulling back the last 2 days. So showing some good relative strength. The same thing with SLB. And you can see right here, they like to call this slob. Nice consolidation. Pulled off on the 27th, came right back down. If I zoom out, you'll see you can even consider a little pop down, a little inverted head and shoulders. But right now we have a downward moving average to give this one a little resistance above us here. But looking to get above this moving average for a nice move up. A lot of resistance right here in this area. Looks like about $94, $95. So move about 95 in SLB, and BHI also looking good. BHI, get a little closer on that one. Again, let me zoom in here. We got some resistance right here. And if you go all the way back on this one, you'll notice we came down and bounced off this level once before, popped through it, and spent a lot of time at this level, sold off at it. And that's how these support and resistance lines form. It's a thing called market profile. If you do a Google search on it, you learn about a lot how the market trades in a certain area, and that area becomes like a magnet. So again, we hit it on the 29th. And then here again we bounced against it again. So I'm looking for Baker Hughes BHI to break out of this level right here. And I'd give you a price on that. It probably be around $81, $81.10, $81.20. Get a breakout. Get a dollar move on this one, and then we have a little more resistance up here. But I definitely think once we break out of this level, we're going to get a nice bounce. On the daily chart, you can see we're just hanging around this moving average here, and we have a downward trend line. So get above this 82, a lot of resistance, but once we get through 82, I think we're on our way back. Who knows how far? Statistics are starting to move back up. Oil's been down. I think we get a bounce in oil. We're going to see a bounce in a lot of these stocks. Also, a nice reversal bottom candlestick on this one. A lot of things going on with this chart here. Reversal bottom here, called an island candle, an island reversal, where it's gapped down to it and it gaps up. A lot of different charts showing itself. We're kind of breaking out of a range here. Just watch it. BHI, it looks interesting. Let me get on some other good ones. I'm wasting a lot of time on that one. Amgen, the daily chart looks excellent here. Formed a nice W pattern. Of course, the W pattern also turns into a nice inverted head and shoulders here. And now we have a neckline right around $56. And on the 60-minute chart, it really comes in clear. I think you're really going to like this. I'm going to zoom out. Oh, actually, what happened to my 60-minute chart here? There we go. We're going to zoom right out of that one, and you can see this nice formation here forming here. We have a nice neckline right here, and got a shoulder here, and the shoulder's always going to be a little higher than the head. It's going to be a little bit lower in another shoulder. Excuse me on that one. Shoulder here. So it came right back down to that same level. We popped up. Now we're holding some consolidating here. So would look to jump in on this one, on the break of this one, around $56. Look at your charts for an exact point right here. You want to get above this high here on the 30th. And we're going to move on. But nice chart pattern there. One to keep on your watch list. Amgen. Dell. Only have one thing to say about Dell. Dude. dude, you got yourself a dud. We're going to move past Dell. Expect a bounce in Dell. I'm watching Dell for a bounce. And EMC, this is going to be, I think, the last one I'm going to go over tonight. EMC, starting to approach that $20 area. I think that $20 area is going to be a decent trade if we get above that. Again, if you look back in the history of this stock, you'll see that $20 was touched back in August, and once we broke through that $20 area, we got a nice move. So you have to look, always go back, test the charts, look back in the historical areas, see what levels you're looking at and what they mean. And then you see a nice run up in EMC. We passed it, and all of a sudden we came through that $20, passed right through it, and now we're moved right back up to it, touched it, and pulled back on it. And now I'll be waiting to see if we get above that $20 again here. On the 60-minute chart, it's actually starting to form a nice, again, a nice inverted head and shoulders here, and you can see that taking place. And we get above that $20 area here. We could get a move in this one. So watching this level here. So don't forget to check out the website, DayTraderRadio.com. I'm going to update the videos throughout the day. Also, the watch list will be posted there. A lot of good information. Check it out. Live radio broadcasting every day from 8 o'clock to whenever the market ends. Sometimes a little bit later, sometimes a little earlier. I think you'll like it. Got a nice crowd over there. And, of course, it's all free service. So come on through. Stop in and say, yo, what's up? This is the Day Trader Rockstar signing off for the evening. I hope you all had a good night. And we'll talk tomorrow.